A Mortal's Journey to Immortality Episode 320. In the previous episode, Han Li faced the fearsome ancient flame toad, a demon beast with an almost immortal body. Using his cunning and powerful sword techniques, he shattered the beast and sealed its demon core, achieving one of his key objectives in Devilfall Valley. After the battle, Han Li, Marquis Nanlong, and Lu Weiying entered the ancient cave, drawn to the remains of a long-dead cultivator. There, strange protective robes blocked their spiritual senses, revealing a small black storage pouch filled with rare treasures and mysterious half-finished materials known as spirit ores. At the end of the previous episode, the three carefully began to divide the items, each feeling the weight of the unknown power hidden within, while Han Li's curiosity was especially piqued by the jade box and black medicine bottles. What will happen next? Stay tuned. And the story continues. Han Li's gaze flickered, having seen Lu Weiying's expression. He asked, could it be that Brother Lu is suggesting another method to split the treasures? Lu Weiying's brow furrowed slightly. If the jade box and the medicine bottles were also ancient treasures, then it would be simple enough for each of us to take 2 items. But we do not yet know what lies within the jade box or the medicine bottles. Naturally, we should examine them first and divide them according to their true value. Marquis Nanlong quickly interjected, adding, I agree, that seems fair. Lu Weiying hesitated for a moment, but then nodded. I find these terms agreeable. How about you, fellow Taoist Han? Han Li replied calmly, I have no objections, let us proceed that way. Marquis Nanlong's eyes glinted with satisfaction. Fellow Taoist Han speaks frankly. I shall take a look first. He waved his hand, and the white box floated up into his grasp. With a forceful clap of his other hand, he attempted to open it. The moment the box opened, a brilliant white light surged out, repelling his hand. He muttered under his breath, Yi, the box is under a restriction. Golden light flickered from his hand, and he tried once more. Again, the white light met his attempt, intertwining with the golden glow. But after a tense moment, the golden light surged stronger and he managed to pry the box open. The light dissipated slowly, leaving Han Li momentarily blinded. When his vision cleared, he saw a faintly yellow jade slip resting inside. Lu Weiying's expression turned curious, while Marquis Nanlong hesitated for just a moment before placing the jade slip against his forehead. After scanning it quickly, he frowned slightly, then tossed it to Han Li. Han Li held the jade slip to his forehead. His frown deepened slightly as he quickly scanned through it, then passed it to Lu Weiying, who did the same. Before Lu Weiying could finish, he muttered, the Sevenflame Fan? I have never heard of this ancient treasure. Is it powerful? Marquis Nanlong pondered aloud. I am not entirely certain, judging from the complicated refinement method described in the jade slip and the need for spirit ore. It should be formidable. Lu Weiying shook his head, returning the jade slip. Even if it is powerful, it is practically useless. The method requires over 81 types of fire-attributed spirit materials and the same number of supplementary materials, some of which no longer exist in this world. This jade slip now holds little practical value. It can only serve as a research artifact. Marquis Nanlong carelessly slipped the jade slip back into the box. Han Li, however, felt a flicker of curiosity. A voice echoed in his mind, Silvermoon's voice. Trembling with excitement, the Sevenflame Fan? Master, does that jade slip truly contain the method to refine it? Han Li's heart stirred. Yes, do you know of it? Silvermoon's voice trembled with enthusiasm. Master, if I recall correctly, the Sevenflame Fan is a divine spirit treasure, though ranked low among such treasures. In the teens, Han Li could not help but exclaim in surprise. Divine spirit treasure. Before he could continue, another voice joined in, filled with excitement. It was the monarch of soul divergence. What, a divine spirit treasure? You must acquire that jade slip at all costs. I have long wished to research divine spirit treasures, but their refinement methods are exceedingly rare. Silvermoon's tone turned sharp and cold. Old eccentric, what are you doing running your mouth? The monarch of soul divergence chuckled. Demon Fox, Still holding a grudge? I only wanted to do a bit of research because I had never seen an intelligent tool spirit before. Did your master not allow it? Han Li intervened, his tone calm but firm. Enough, Silvermoon. The matter is behind us, do not dwell on it. It is surprising that Senior knows of divine spirit treasures. But now is not the time for discussion. We shall postpone it. Han Li then turned his attention back to the jade box as Marquis Nanlong opened both black medicine bottles. A delicate fragrance drifted from one of the bottles. Catching Han Li's attention, Marquis Nanlong carefully extracted a jade green medicine pill. Glinting softly in his hand, he observed it and said, "This is not a common ancient medicine pill. I am uncertain of its type, but it should not be harmful. I will need to identify it against records." Lu Weiying's gaze lingered on the pill. "How many are there?" Marquis Nanlong held up the empty bottle. "Only one, yet it seems extraordinarily valuable." They quickly moved to the second bottle, revealing an identical pill. A tense glance passed between Marquis Nanlong and the elderly observer. Han Li smiled calmly. "It seems our harvest is substantial, 3 ancient treasures, 2 unknown medicine pills, and the refinement method for an ancient treasure. How shall we divide them?" Marquis Nanlong examined the 2 medicine bottles in his hands. "Although we do not yet know their exact properties. Fellow Taoist Han, you understand that we came to this valley seeking spiritual medicines. Fellow Taoist Lu and I intend to share these as our portion of the treasure. You may take first pick of the remaining ancient treasures." Han Li considered them, then shook his head. "You both understand the value of these pills without me saying. To be honest, I would prefer one of these pills myself to enhance my cultivation rather than choosing an ancient treasure." The 2 companions tensed. Marquis Nanlong forced a smile. "Fellow Taoist Han, your cultivation age is still young. There is no need to fight over the pills at the end of our lifespans. You have already reached the early nascent soul stage. Reaching the highest echelons should be easier for you." Han Li's gaze was calm, yet determined. Age is irrelevant to desire. This opportunity is too valuable to ignore. However, I am willing to relinquish all other treasures for the pills. I have no shortage of ordinary ancient treasures. Lu Weiying's hands clenched, nervous at Han Li's resolve. Fellow Taoist Han must be joking. How could we possibly give up the 2 pills? If you renounce your claim, we shall give you priority to select your share of the remaining treasures. Brother Nanlong, do you agree? Marquis Nanlong grimaced but nodded. Yes, if he relinquishes his claim to the spirit pills, he may take first pick of 2 treasures. A trace of hesitation crossed Han Li's face. As if tempted by their proposal, Lu Weiying seized the moment. Fellow Taoist Han, your lifespan is long. You will have time to seek other pills later. An ancient treasure, however, may save your life in battles to come. Han Li smiled slightly. It seems then, the only way to resolve this is for me to relinquish the pills. Very well, I will allow you to take the spirit pills. I need only one ancient treasure, the mirror. As for the refinement method in spirit ore, I shall keep them. I am quite interested in tool refinement. He reached out, summoning the purple mirror into his hand. The 2 glanced at each other, then nodded. Then let us proceed as you wish. Brother Han. Han Li, calm and composed, nodded in response. With a swift motion, he put the mirror away. In a flash of green light, he swept up the jade box and the crafting materials, causing them to vanish from sight. In this episode, we saw Han Li and his companions carefully examine the treasures they discovered, including the mysterious jade slip containing the refinement method for the Sevenflame Fan, 2 rare ancient medicine pills, and several other ancient treasures, while Lu Weiying and Marquis Nanlong focused on claiming the valuable medicine pills. Han Li chose to take the purple mirror, the jade box, and the crafting materials, showing his interest in tool refinement and long-term growth. This episode highlights Han Li's wisdom and strategic thinking, as he prioritizes what will benefit him most in the future rather than immediate gains. What happens next? Stay tuned for the next episode of Immortal's Journey to Immortality. If you enjoyed this episode or found it interesting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get notifications for the latest episodes of Han Li's journey. Thank you for watching. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video.